Hi, everyone. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can see me. I'm driving down the road. We're in the middle of a move. Oh, my gracious. Uh-oh, I got to put my seatbelt on. And I need to turn the air conditioner on. Hey, Jesse, can you hear me and see me, honey? J3GS. Hey, Audrey. This is bringing back old times. Unbiased LLC. Hey, Queen. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. The movers, just packed up and closed the doors of my friend's place. They're her old place. And we're going to the new place. Happy Tuesday, Diana. Oh, Facebook is coming in good. And I don't have any makeup on, so therefore I have to have my sunglasses on. And I have my glasses underneath. So, good morning, Sarah. Hey, she is sunshine. Oh, goodness, y'all. So, good morning. Hello and welcome to ChooseDay. I'm Ann, and this is Anndale Homestead. I'm so glad you're here. I'm a little befuddled right this moment because I had anticipated being in a different spot, being prepared, and having everything ready to go by the time I saw you. Now, I hope that you can hear me and see me. Hey, Karen. If anybody can hear me and see me, please let me know. Put a 1 in the chat, be all right. Good morning, Jesse's girl. Hey, darling. Woo, I got to put this is the thing. I can't see to drive with my reading glasses, but I can't see the chat without them. So we're in a predicament, right? So today is Tuesday. ChooseDay. And what I'm going to concentrate on today is looking for the good, looking for the positive, just because. Because it makes my life better and it makes the people around me much better. So, oh, good. I thought I was frozen there for a minute. I'm going to run up here and sit in a parking lot for a second and see if we can't chat for a minute to be able to say, hey, y'all are so sweet to be here and put up with all of this. Because just because, and then I wanted to share a few things with you that I have read and I have read about. Unfortunately, they are on my phone and I'm on my phone. So I can tell you some things. And I'm trying to find a store. So what we've been doing for the last, I got to tell you. Okay, so my friend, Jewel Chesson from J7409, the Weather Channel, was put in a position where her landlord is selling the property. So even though she's been there for 25 years, she didn't have a choice. Now, granted, it was something that needed to be done all along, but she was put in a position where it was necessary for her to move. And she was desperate and she thought, oh my gosh, I mean, there are apartments that I would like to live in, but I can't afford anything and they're going to be all full and all these types of things. Well, the Lord stepped in here, okay? He already knew what was coming anyway. He stepped in her life. He took things over. And this is a story that I want to share with you. And then I'm going to have to drive up to her apartment and we'll have to go. All right. So first off, it was necessary for her to move. It was not her choice. The choice was made for her. Second of all, that happened on like a Thursday or Friday. Second of all, when she called the apartments or she talked to some neighbors, one of her neighbors knew one of the administrators in a senior parking area senior apartment complex, got her in, and she got the last apartment that was available, which is not by coincidence, I can promise you. The rent is cheaper, everything is better. It is a gated area where you got to go through locked doors and you have to have a code to be able to get in. So she's going to be safer that way. She's on the second floor, even though she's in a wheelchair and walks with a walker. And we're getting ready to get her an electric scooter, which I want to tell you about. And so she got this apartment, and then she had to wait. It's hurry up and wait kind of thing. You got to go through social services, you have to go through administration, you have to go through all these various things. Well, just as she got right to that last little bit where she thought this is not going to work, boom, it showed right up. Teaching us patience, quite frankly, teaching us patience. And so then she said, well, Dale, she calls me Dale. She's always called me Dale for the longest time. She's always called me Dale. She said, Dale, there's no way I can move myself. And because she lives off a disability, there's no way I can hire a mover. Well, for one thing, I was able to come and help her pack, and I'm going to help her unpack, which is a miracle in itself that I had that kind of time. And for another, right after she got off the phone saying that, a neighbor down the street called and that she used to sit for this neighbor's mother. And the neighbor called and said, Jewel, I want to pay for a mover for you. I want to pay for them to move you from one location to another. There's another thing God is working in. I'm telling you, just because He really is. And so that worked out beautifully. We got everything packed up. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I don't normally have a whole bunch of time. I'm with the grandchildren, I'm working in the garden, I'm going here and doing this, and I just don't have several day stretches in a row because my time is spoken for. Well, guess what? For the last 8 or 9 days that I've been coming over to her house, which she's about an hour from my house, but I've been coming over to her house each day. I haven't had other obligations. The Lord took all of that away. It worked out that my daughter didn't have to work, that my daughter-in-law had other childcare, just out of the blue. Now, let me tell you the latest miracle, which is the coolest thing since sliced bread. So Jewel has gotten to the point where in this building, she has to use a wheelchair to get from the car to her apartment because it's such a long walk and she can't walk. It's become very, very, very difficult for her. And so she said, Ann, I really need one of those motorized scooters, but those things are like $1,000. They're terrible. There's no way that I can do that. And, okay, the movers are over here. I'm looking because the mover truck is in the wrong spot. But anyway, it's okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm not in charge of that. I'll just come over here and sit right here in this parking lot and talk to y'all because they're about to tear out the thing, and I'm not in charge of that. Yep, not my responsibility. So, on this electric chair, I put out on Facebook and Instagram. Facebook and Instagram. If anybody knew how I could help her get a motorized wheelchair. Well, you guys came out of the woodwork, man. You just came out of the woodwork to help, which was fabulous. And thank you so much. So there's a girl that I met, Rachel Flanagan, cutest thing on 2 feet. I met her um, the weekend of October 15th for Tails Educated Debutante. She lives in Minnesota, y'all. She got on Facebook Marketplace and found a motorized chair that was it's about 35, 40 miles from my house. And she lives in Minnesota. Yeah, mover and a shaker. I'm telling you, that's right. So that chair was about 45 minutes from my house, and the guy sold it to us for cheaper than what he was asking because he could. And so I thought today it was appropriate to say that, yes, thank you, Maria. I'm going to concentrate on the good, I'm going to concentrate on the blessings. Now we're all here. I've got to get upstairs. I wonder if my phone will work and I can show you these young men that are moving us. Maybe. They've already said it would be okay if I put them on a live. Let's go walking around. And I'll try not to be bossy. When we keep talking about these little old ladies, and then Jewel and I said, we might be one. We just might. Oh my goodness. Can y'all still hear and see me okay? Hey, Jane Doe. Hey, G Mama. Carlene Vissure. Good morning. Oh, look at that halo behind me. Ah, all right. So, let's see. I don't think I can turn it around on StreamYard, but we have the College Honks Moving Company. Can you see it? And here are my buddies, my pals, my friends. You guys say hello. Now, what is your name? Devin. And your name? Zai. Devin and Zai. See if I can make this work right. And then their boss man ran away. He says, no, thank you. These guys are movers and shakers. And I've got to tell you, see, it's backwards when you're online. I got to tell you, I appreciate this so very much. So, are you in school now? No, ma'am. I'm out of school at this moment. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, you're working. They knew exactly what to do, and I appreciate them so much. There's no way that I could have done it. Yes, ma'am. OJ, you don't want to come over here and say hey? Come promote your business. Right this minute, there's 63 people on here, but there will be hundreds that listen to it later. So this is OJ. There you go. There you go. College Honks Moving. And what does it say? Moving on your shirt. Hauling junk and moving. You saw a little bit of junk today. But it's Jules' junk and she loves it. Yes, ma'am. So we got to take care of her. Anyway, check out the Land of Plenty merch. Thank you, G Bomba. And Food Forest Permaculture. Hello, how are you? So these are people from all over the country. Okay. And they're coming and joining. I call it my ChooseDay, okay, where you get to choose your attitude of the day. Okay. Now, these guys have heard me complaining a little bit this morning. But Miss Ann is known for being positive and for being nice and looking at the good side of things. Yes, ma'am. And we were talking about all the blessings that have been happening. Yes, ma'am. Since she has gotten moved here. All right, y'all. It's been 15 minutes. They're getting itchy. See, they're saying, look, tick, tick. Money's going by the wayside. All right. I love you all. Bye-bye. Thank you. It'll be longer soon. Bye.